guys, we just came back from the Disney Treasure, and we did the excursion titled Jost Van Dyke Beach Transfer TT14. And and I just wanted to do kind of a brief overview and some tips, and just talk about some things that I wish I knew before we went on this excursion. Let's start off with how you get there. You get off the ship and you get on this boat taxi, and it's about a 20 to 30 minute drive to the island Jost Van Dyke, which is next to Tortola. And then from there you take the open taxi down to the beach. That's probably like another 15 minutes. Now, I do want to say, I didn't get seasick, but I had the little patches behind your ears. So I would suggest, if you do get sick on smaller boats, to take motion sickness pills or do the little patch behind your ear. Also, but it was pretty smooth ride. Another thing that I do want to point out is the open taxi that you take to the beach. It's a little rough. The drivers can go fast, so that was a little scary, both going there and coming back to get back on the ship. I wish that I would have known that so that I could be prepared. When you get to the beach, you get there and it's literally like a 5-minute walk to your seats. The excursion comes with little tickets. Let me see, I actually have one still. So they give you these little tickets. They look like this. One per person, and you can use them for an alcoholic drink or a regular beverage. Our girls, we took our Stanleys and brought them water to keep them hydrated because it was a hot day. And we got the drinks. We got the painkiller drink. It's very good. I'm not a big drinker. Like, I like smooth drinks, and that one was really, really good. Let me see what else. There's food available to purchase. This excursion in particular does not come with the food, but you can purchase. There was people that were buying right there. It's like walking. You don't have to walk far. And let me see, the beach chairs are included for ages 10 and up, but there was no umbrellas. However, we did find some seats with umbrellas. Like, it's not guaranteed, but if you snag them, there was a few that you can get with umbrellas. As far as the beach goes and the crowds go, I would say it was not really crowded. It was like a smaller beach. It felt very like intimate. The only thing that I did not really like was that the ocean was this particular beach had a lot of rocks. So I recommend that you guys bring water shoes. I brought them. I took them off to get into the water, and I kept stubbing my toe on them, so I put on my shoes. However, I was kind of like on my knees as well because I had the baby and I kept hitting my knees. So just a tip to be careful with the rocks. If you don't like rocky beaches, then I don't suggest going to this one. As far as bathrooms and showers go, they do have some showers and bathrooms. We did not use the bathrooms while we were there. We were there for about 4 hours because the check-in time was a little before 1, and then the excursion actual time was from 1, and then 1 to about 5:40ish we started walking back. No, I'm lying. The excursion was from around 1 to 5ish because we were already walking back to the ship at around 5:40 something. So we were there for about 4 hours. They did have the showers. They did have the bathrooms. We didn't use them. We used the showers to rinse off. Um, I wasn't really a fan of that area, but they have them. Another thing I wanted to talk about is other than the water shoes, I recommend that you bring some towels, wet a wet dry bag or dry bag, however it's called. I used it for my kids' stuff. And then we brought Stanleys for the girls, the kids. But you can use any water bottle that you want to bring. But I do suggest you bring water to keep hydrated. I would say also bring cash in case you wanted to buy something, because like I said, this particular excursion did not include the lunch. Another thing, or if you wanted to buy another, more drinks. What else I did want to mention? Oh, please be there on time when they tell you to check in, because we had this huge problem with my baby's like key to the world card that caused a delay. It was just we were using our magic bands, and they tell you could use your magic bands or you could use the key to the world. I strongly recommend to just use the key to the world card, because issues still arise with the magic band. My baby's was not scanning. It kept showing up an error. My husband had to go to guest services to get a new card printed out because we had misplaced the other one in the room, or he couldn't find it because he was like in panic mode, and it was this big old problem. So I really, really recommend you take the key to the world card for all of you guys to just prevent any issues until they get it together with the magic bands. Disney was kind enough to not leave us, but we were those people that were like 10 minutes late to get on the boat taxi because of the issue with the key to the world card. And we were there on time for the check-in. We didn't think that this was going to happen. We had everything that we needed. We even had our passports just in case, but they would not accept anything other than the key to the world card for security reasons. And although it was a pain in the butt, I am so thankful that Disney is the way they are with security, because it made me feel safe and like no way anyone can just take my kids off of the ship. So, another tip, just take the key to the world card, even though you can use your magic band, just to avoid any potential hurdles along the way, and so that you do not miss your excursion or you're not late, because they could only wait for so long. That's pretty much it. I definitely recommend this excursion. It was so much fun. The water was amazing. It was warm. It did rain, but even then, it was still warm. We were still swimming in the rain. I completely recommend it, even for families that have little ones like we do. We have from 10 and under, basically. We have a baby and then two older kids. So I definitely recommend it. I might do another video like this, like I might do another video on this excursion, just because I feel like I missed some things. But I hope that you guys found this video helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any add-ons to this. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I really appreciate it if you made it to the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, like if you appreciated this content. Thank you guys. Bye.